Big Daddy Lawler, owner of D&L Sports Shop, knows everyone in Camden, and they all showed up for the occasion. After taking care of some business and a few last-minute pointers, Mike, Big Daddy, and Mack were finally able to get away and get to Millers Ferry. Let's join Mike and his guest on this week's show.
Are you ready to roll?
I'm ready.
I'm not. Y'all didn't ask me if I was ready.
Oh, boy.
So
Well, thanks for joining us this week. Be quiet just a bit. Thanks for joining us this week. We're down in South Alabama where the weather's supposed to be warmer. By the time we got down here, one of them big cold ones blowed in. But anyway, it's mid-April. We're down on a little lake here called, actually the correct name, I guess, Big Daddy is what, William B. Danley Reservoir. But Big Daddy's been telling me all about these fish, and he's gotten us to come down here and he's going to get out and show us. What are we going to do today, Big Daddy?
Well, today what we want to do mostly is teach these boys down here how to jig fish. They've been fishing with minnows basically all the time on this lake ever since it was backed up back in 1971. And Mack Pope, he has been fishing crappie fishing now pretty steady for about 2 or 3 years, and he's always up there in the top 10 when we have those crappie tournaments. He's usually in the top 1 or 2 or 3. And them old boys from North Alabama come down here and jig us to death down here in those tournaments.
That sounds like the kind of guy I want to go fishing with.
They won't show us how to use them jigs, so I said, well, I know a fellow up there in Kentucky that'll come down here and teach us how to do it. So we got my old buddy Mike, and then we're going to go out here and he's going to give us some pointers on how to use those jigs, and hopefully we're going to get into a good mess of fish.
Well, good. Mac, you ready to get out there and see if we can do anything?
I'm ready.
I hear you got some treetops and brush piles and stuff hid out like all good crappie fishermen.
Right, got a few.
Check some of them. Well, I'm ready to roll if you are, Big Daddy.
I'm ready.
I think the sun's up. The crappie ought to be biting here a little bit. We'll try to slide over there. I'm going to follow you because I don't know exactly where we're going just so far this morning.
Few times we've had around here, the jig fishermen have won.
Yeah, we got one jumping for joy over there. Yeah, I tell you, I think jigs have started to predominate a lot of places. Number one, because fish haven't seen a lot of them. And number two, I think you got to fish a little slower and get a little bit closer to the cover, and you can control that with a jig, because with a minnow, you know, you can't keep him. He doesn't want to stay close to a fish. He tries to swim off and get away, and he'll swim in the brush and tangle you up. It's caused a lot of problems. And you can't get that minnow to be still.
He's running for his life, isn't he?
Yeah, all the time. Of course, he's got good reason to be running for it. I'd start running before they got me out of the bucket if I knew where I was going. All right, there that baby is. Laying right down there. I can get him back.
All right.
I can get her. Boy, she's full of spawn. Stuck her right up through the nose.
You wasn't gonna lose her up through the nose,
Oh,
right?
that's a nice, sassy little crappie. Those fish are laying right on those stumps right there. That's why they've been, and what they're doing to you is they're laying out here on this break line, then all they got to do is slide in on this little shallow cut right in here and spawn on these stumps, or they can spawn right here where they're at.
Uh-huh. Close enough to deep water when it has a cool night, or if they need to get in deeper water, I guess.
Well, I think till the sun warms up. You know, this water's not too exceptionally warm just yet. But when the, oh, look at there, there's a gang of fish there. I mean, a large bunch of them.
Around here, most everybody's in there. wood products or forest products industry, one way or the other.
I noticed that. What is that, a loading terminal up there for logs or something?
Right, that's a tree-link pulpwood yard. They take tree-link pulpwood there and barge it down to Mobile.
I bet you that old boy running that crane rather be out here fishing.
I bet he gets sick every day seeing these people fish.
You know, I hadn't thought about that. That'd be a terrible job to be sitting up there watching everybody out here fishing and you having to wait till that 4 or 5 o'clock whistle.
Come out, man.
There he is. There he is.
He's a nice crappie.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, come in here. Tell you what, that nearly handcuffed me.
Right, I was.
Oh, man, I missed that one. You pull my tail down.
I would stop at any of the mouths of any of these little sloughs and work the...
Well, I noticed nearly all of them had the same characteristics. They got a little ridge point coming out, troughing.
There we go.
Get him there, Mackie Doodle.
That's a nice crappie.
Yeah, that's that Wilcox County, baby.
Oh, that makes you want to fish a jig.
Yeah.
That makes you want to be a jig fisherman.
Yeah, it do. Oh, that's a good fish.
Nice crappie.
Good fish.
Pretty good bump.
Yeah, that's a pretty good looking bump.
We're going to keep that one on.
Yeah, I think we'll keep it. That's about 1 3/4 fish, wasn't it?
That's a good fish. Pound and a half, pound 3/4.
Well, that's the kind Big Daddy is telling me about, but I got another one here.
Oh,
Come on in. Whoa! That fish didn't like that.
I could net him for you.
No, I've got it.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, this is a good one. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's
Look at here.
There we go.
Thank you there, my man. Tell you what, that fish just barely pecked it.
Real lightly.
Real light.
Yeah. Run out of...
Huh?
I thought he was going to run out of the top of the wall.
You gonna need a net on that one?
No, I got him.
You got it?
Not that big.
Yeah, it's up.
He's pretty nice. If I can get him in. I got a lot of work on my technique on this jig fishing with a fly rod. I'm used to a stiff cane pole. Trying to
there,
himself. That's right. Big Daddy Lawler. He probably wanted to see what we caught on these jigs.
I imagine he is. I just imagine that he is. How you doing, Big Daddy?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we caught a few while we was out there. Filled up a little string or a few there a while ago just for you to see.
That's right.
I thought we had a pretty good day myself. Tell you what, folks, if you want to find you a little place out of the way where things are pretty quiet and the people are really friendly and the fishing pressure isn't too great, come on down to William B. Danley, or as everybody calls it, Millers Ferry Lake down in Alabama, because I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Catch a stringer slabs like this. Big Daddy?
Mike, I
Appreciate you having us down. Mack,
enjoyed it. Really did.
glad you can fish with us. Now, you just keep putting that jig down in them treetops. And by the way, thank you for letting us use your brush pile.
That's okay.
Really appreciate it.
We enjoyed it.
Well, next week, catch us on Crappie Fishing USA when we sneak into another place. Get these back in the boat here.
Crappie Fishing USA has been brought to you by DuPont Powerline, Stren and U-Prime Plus, Ranger Boats, Southern Pro Lures, and Eagle Electronics.